Newton's first law of motion dictates that every object needs an external force to push it into motion in order for it to access energy, right? Because energy is not created, it's only transformed. And it's transformed from the state of interaction with other forces, other external mechanisms, right? That's a bunch of malarkey. You know why it's a bunch of malarkey? Because if you're waiting for an external force to push you into motion, push you into action, push you into change, guess what? You're going to be waiting for a long time. Because most often you're not going to know what those external forces are. And you're just going to be waiting for this grand external force. And that's what happens to most people. Most people are waiting years, waiting for pain and suffering to come up, knock them in the face, and not let them get back up. Because guess what? Pain and suffering, we're used to that stuff. That stuff happens every single day. But ain't no amount of pain and suffering that's going to really push us into the next phase of our development. And that's why I'm saying we need to break out of this mindset. We need to break out of Newton's first law. We need to create our own law of motion. We need to start internally and continue the process internally, because guess what? Joe Dispenza says this: you can change from a point of pain and suffering, or you can change from a point of hope and inspiration. But the problem is that when you're hopeful and you're inspired, there's nothing there telling you need to change. All that's there is telling you that you need to stay the way you are in order to continue feeling this hope and this inspiration. But guess what? It's not sustainable. It is not sustainable. And that's the key to accessing energy: sustainability. Because sometimes you can be really passionate, sometimes you can be really excited, sometimes you might want to get out there and take the world on head on. But guess what? Most times, are you going to feel the same way? I can tell you I've never felt that way sustainably for even more than a week. It has been that hard. But my pride has always told me, oh, well, I'll just start next week, I'll start tomorrow, whatever it is. No, my friends. We need to become our own internal motivators. We need to take ourselves out of the written law, the suggestions of science, and we need to make something happen in our lives today. Because let me tell you this, something grand happened to me today. I went to my job and my manager, he scheduled me for Saturday, but I have a commitment over here at Topgolf on Saturday, so I went over here. And I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, I'm not sure if I want to keep working until 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing this job. And I kind of want to get into HR, but like in my facilities right now, and maybe we'll go to guest services first and then transfer over there. Then I had a conversation with my manager over here. And I said, yeah, you know what? I want to switch over to guest services. I think my time in facilities is done. He's like, guest services is like a host, man. What do you want to switch over there for, man? Patty, the person right here, the facilities person right here, they were just hiring a couple weeks ago. Maybe they have another job opening. I'm like, yo, real talk. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow about this, but let's see this. Let me tell you this. I left there, and then I checked my phone. I saw that there was a Saturday, and I spoke to my facilities lead, and I was like, yo, I want to take Saturday off. And he's like, yo, it ain't up to me. I'm going to have to talk to one of the managers about this. So I go off, and he talks to one of the managers, right? And then the manager, the same manager I was talking to about the change, comes over and has my facilities lead as a witness. And he told me this. He's like, look, man, I ain't no politician. Look, you want to leave, if you don't want to be committed to this job right here, then go. We'll hire someone else, because I don't need any of that stuff. You were just talking about coming to human resources, and now you're talking about taking Saturday off because someone else scheduled you. Point of the matter is this. This would serve as a external motivator. This would be something that would push me into action. And it has been an external motivator. But the problem is this. Is it really going to last past the change? Is it going to last longer than I'm feeling right now? That's what I'm positive it's not going to do. Because I've had so many of these situations in my life that have called me to become a better person, called me to act differently, that I haven't taken. And that's why I'm saying here today, we need to break out of Newton's first law of motion. Because I guarantee you heard that somewhere. I heard that somewhere back in elementary school. And guess what? It was just one of those subconscious laws that I pushed back into my subconscious mind, and then I'm always using it to process how I'm going to act in the world. I'm always thinking about it. I'm always like, let me just wait till something bad happens to to change my life. Let me just wait till this big change happens to change my life. Nah, real talk. Big changes happen in little steps. But guess what? Waiting doesn't mean you're walking anywhere. Waiting is just letting time flow by and then gaining other types of doubts and other kinds of sufferings and other kinds of pains that are going to prevent you from seeing what that real external motivator is. Because guess what? Every day there is an external motivator that's pushing us into a better direction. But whether we hear the call or whether we keep moving on, who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, everyone, that's the little update that I have for right now. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to see it. We're going to be trying to make our future. Smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you agree with what I'm saying or if you disagree. I want to know how y'all feel. I'm Super Genki Yo, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.